So good morning, everyone. I am Valerie Pereira, VP of Market Research at AeroAsset. Nice to see everyone again at HAI, and thank you for taking the time to be present today. As you may already be aware, AeroAsset is a helicopter sales firm launched in 2019 with a seasoned team of professionals, all of whom have been on the sales side of the helicopter industry for 15 to 25 years. In addition to trading helicopters, AeroAsset also tracks pre-owned markets and releases several periodical reports called Heli Market Trends. This is the Heli Market Trends 2023 Annual Roundup Twin Engine Edition. Before we start, note that this report covers models in production and variants with recent pre-owned sales activity. It follows a few strict definitions. For example, retail sales, which is an on and off market pre-owned sale to an end user or operator. You will find further definitions here, and you can download the report at aeroasset.com/report. So let's see what the pre-owned twin engine helicopter looked like in 2023. So here to the top left hand of the slide, you'll find sales volume, absorption rate, and year-over-year trends. And on the right-hand side, supply for sale and deal pipeline data for Q4 2023 versus the same quarter in 2022. Year-over-year transaction volume decreased by 12% 2023 versus 2022. Supply for sale remained unchanged Q4 2023 versus same quarter in 2022. The deal pipeline, which accounts for the number of sales pendings at various stages of the transaction, stand at 40 deals at the end of Q4 2023. That is a noticeable 75% increase in comparison to Q4 of 2022. The absorption rate increased by 2 months to 14 months of supply at current trade levels, the first increase in 3 years. So year-over-year takeaways are, there were slightly less sales while supply remained stable. The average transaction price increased 10% year-over-year. Now let's look at how the pre-owned market did in more depth. In the last 7 years in terms of retail sales, supply, and absorption rate. Other than a slight bump in supply between 2019 and 2020, we can observe a constant trend of supply declining 2017 and 2022. However, in 2023, there is a shift in the supply trend where it is stable when compared to 2022. Sales declined in 2023 after an upward trend from 2019 through 2022. The resulting absorption rate trend shows a slight constant increase for the light and medium twins between 2021 and 2023, while the absorption rate for the heavy twins has significantly decreased over the same time period. There is a lot of data on this slide. I will comment on just a part of it, but feel free to download the report if you wish to explore it in more detail. To the left, you have sales, followed by absorption rate, and below it, supply for sale. Retail sales are in units sold and value of assets sold, absorption rate in years, and supply in units for sale and value of the units as a whole for that category. And then at the top, the columns are categorized by asset classes, so light, medium, and heavy twins, as well as overall totals. The right-hand graphs represent how retail sales transaction prices and supply evolved over the last 5 years. All right, so let's get into it. So in 2023, light twin engine retail volume dipped slightly 8% in sales year over year, mediums decreased 28%, and heavies went up 36% over the same time period, with demand mainly from North America and Europe. Absorption rate increased to over a year for the light and medium twins, but decreased slightly for the heavy twins to just 5 months of supply at current trade levels. Now let's take a look at where the buyers were in 2023 and how sales fared in terms of configuration. By no surprise, the North American market continued to lead the pack in transaction volume last year. However, North America and Europe saw noticeable drops in retail sales volume year over year and accounted for half of the total retail sales in 2023 versus 3/4 in 2022. Supply in North America and Europe, representing 64% of the total, increased 20% year over year. Supply in all other regions decreased year over year. Even with retail sale drops, North America and Europe continue to lead in acquisitions in 2023. Retail sales by configuration have all seen a slight decline in 2023 versus 2022. Since our 2022 heli market trends, twin engine edition, all helicopter age categories have seen a decline in transaction volume. How will the market progress as the year continues? Will retail sales volume continue to decrease? How will regional trends differ? Some questions we will all be on the lookout for given supply chain issues, the Ukraine and Middle East conflicts, upcoming elections in the US. The next 3 quarters will be very interesting for us all. Liquidity lineup. In the meantime, let's take a look at which markets performed well and which ones demonstrated a weaker performance. Every semester, we rank pre-owned markets from most to least active. The algorithm that powers the ranking is weighed by model market absorption rates, retail sales, in this case 2023 unit sales and active fleet sizes. The most liquid pre-owned market was the Bell 429, followed by the Augusta Power. The Sikorsky S92A and the Leonardo Grand Nu share third place, with absorption rates under 6 months of supply at current transaction volume. The least liquid markets in the lineup are the Sikorsky S76D and the Leonardo AW169, which were also the 2 least liquid markets in 2022. Predictions for 2024. At Heli-Expo 2023, I suggested we would not see an influx of supply for sale, and this trend is confirmed early in 2024. Supply chain issues, military orders, and a resilient U.S. economy continue to impact pre-owned civil markets. The fact that many prospective sellers don't have a straightforward path to replace their aircraft will keep pressure on supply. The current number of VIP configured helicopters in the US and Europe stand at 52 units under 10 years of age, 135 units 11 to 20 years of age, 50 units over 20 years of age. Hopefully, this data has given you some insight on how the 2023 twin engine market performed, and I thank you all for being present and leave the floor open to any questions if you may have. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here.